Do you recall the Toyota Stout? In 1964, when compact pickups were still unheard of, a compact pickup was presented. However, why the sudden interest in discussing a pickup that hasn't been there for decades? There are rumors that the Stout may be returning. It would be a terrific idea to bring back the Stout, especially since Toyota has been dominating the mid-size truck market with the Tacoma, proving that the company is able at producing high-quality pickups. Let's see more about it. It was 1964, and several decades had passed since the end of World War II. The tiny Toyota Stout was developed while the Japanese carmaker was still testing its products in the US market, back when big automobiles were still popular. Since this was well before the oil crisis of 1972, when tiny, fuel-efficient cars became more desirable, fuel was still inexpensive. Given its little size and tiny 1.9-liter engine, the Toyota Stout shouldn't be very popular with consumers in North America, right? It turns out that it was, and it was sufficient for Toyota to design the Hilux, which is currently a worldwide sales success. As of 2023, the Ford Maverick is largely to blame for the success of the small truck market. The South Korean automaker's expectations for sales of the Hyundai Santa Cruz, which was based on the Tucson, were not met. Toyota might learn from this what initially made the Maverick so successful and what not to do if they decide to bring the Stout back. We have to go back to 2022 to find out why there have been speculations of a Stout comeback. At that time, Toyota had just registered the Stout nameplate. If verified, this indicates that the Japanese carmaker plans to employ the Stout brand on a later vehicle. Jack Hollis, Senior Vice President of Automotive Operations at Toyota North America, alluded to the company's interest in a smaller pickup, which fueled the Stout fire even more. According to Hollis, there is room in its existing North American model range for a tiny pickup, an interview from 2022. This might not quite transfer into a production Stout, as these are just rumors. However, the very fact that these rumors exist suggests that Toyota is interested in bringing back the once popular and successful North American venture. Toyota has been hinting at a considerably closer launch date for the all-electric Stout as of summer and fall 2023. Which would coincide with its scheduled 2025-2026 EV rollout. The automaker has promised to offer a completely electric array of vehicles, including trucks, SUVs, sedans, and more. It is possible that Stout will be added to the roster, and it has apparently started producing in modest quantities. Alright, so let's assume that Toyota has indeed verified that the Stout is headed for production. For the little Stout, what kind of pickup does Toyota have in mind? Given that the Maverick is built on the same unibody architecture as the Escape and Bronco Sport, Toyota is likely to follow suit given the Japanese carmaker's lack of a compact body-on-frame platform. In light of this, Toyota's TNGA-K platform may be a viable option for a future Stout. The Stout might receive a hybrid drivetrain, similar to the Maverick's, most likely the Crown crossover sedan's new 2.4-liter turbo hybrid system. This translates into 340 horsepower, easily surpassing the Maverick's hybrid drivetrain. Entry-level models may be equipped with the well-known 2.5-liter hybrid with 219 horsepower, which is still more powerful than the Maverick hybrid. Should Toyota choose this course, it is feasible that the company will develop a version of the eTNGA platform that the BZ4X runs on. The platform of the BZ4X and RZ isn't designed with a pickup in mind, but it's also impossible to overlook the benefits of a dedicated EV platform in terms of packaging. Naturally, they might develop a whole new platform, and it's really a possibility given that Toyota President and CEO Akio Toyoda said to the world at the end of 2021 that the company intended to deliver 16 new electric vehicles in the upcoming years. History will show how Akio Toyoda is unwilling to commit to an all-electric future, and this is still largely the case under Toyota's current president, Koji Sato. Sato-san will prioritize electric vehicles, or EVs, over his predecessor, even if the corporation will still invest in hybrids and be committed to hydrogen. This indicates that with Sato-san in charge as opposed to Toyota-san, there's a greater chance of an electric Stout. With companies like Toyota throwing in the towel and spending billions on more environmentally friendly production processes and finished car models, we're living in the heyday of electric manufacturing. Over the past 10 years, SUVs have gained popularity over hatchbacks and sedans because they're perceived as having more interior space, particularly for taller drivers, and a larger boot for carrying luggage. Naturally, it didn't hurt that SUVs make drivers appear more manly and substantial while providing a more commanding view over oncoming traffic. At all that, what is superior to an SUV? True enough, a truck. With a bed length of 4.5 feet, the Ford Maverick compact truck is approximately 5.6 inches shorter than the Ford Ranger midsize pickup. That should be more than sufficient for the majority of people, especially if the Toyota Stout has similar dimensions. All of this while still fitting into the majority of conventional driveways and garages, another factor that's simple to forget in the hunt for the ideal all-purpose vehicle. Particularly for someone who will be driving in congested cities most of the time, something that becomes more difficult to accomplish with SUVs and mid-sized and full-size trucks. Therefore, you do not require a full-size truck's cargo, towing, and off-road capabilities. Perhaps a mid-size truck is still unnecessary. However, getting decent gas mileage while using your truck for daily driving, work, or leisure is what matters most. That's where a vehicle like the Toyota Stout Hybrid, which will undoubtedly have a drivetrain available, will be useful. Because the 2.0-liter turbo EcoBoost motor and the conventional 2.5-liter hybrid powertrain are currently available on the Ford Maverick, the hybrid has just front-wheel drive and 191 total horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque. If that seems modest, it's because the torque of the electric motor doesn't approach the Maverick's maximum, oddly. However, the remarkable EPA combined rating of 37 mpg is achieved by the Ford Maverick Hybrid. Remember that the 2025 Toyota Stout is merely conjecture and essentially a wish list of what fans would like to see from Toyota's upcoming small truck, so don't believe it if it sounds too wonderful to be real. Things can turn out better or worse than anticipated when the Toyota Stout is actually unveiled. One thing is certain though, given that the base hybrid FWD model of the 2023 Ford Maverick costs $22,595, Toyota will need to come up with a rather clever pricing strategy for the Stout, especially in light of rumors that Dodge is preparing a compact pickup called the Ram Rampage or Dakota. The Toyota Stout is now designed to fit beneath the Tacoma. The 2024 Toyota Tacoma mid-size truck is expected to start at about $29,000, while the exact price has not yet been revealed. The 2025 Toyota Stout may cost slightly less than $25,000, given that the Corolla Cross and RAV4 have starting prices of $23,000 and $28,275 respectively. Some people still find little pickups like the Ford Maverick to be unappealing, but the forthcoming Stout, with its affordable pricing and Toyota's reputation for dependability, may be the small vehicle that makes a big difference. Toyota's dedication to creating robust and adaptable automobiles is demonstrated by the Toyota Stout, which has a robust design and dependable performance. It is a noteworthy option for individuals looking for a trustworthy workhorse because of its reputation in the automotive sector, which is defined by a blend of resiliency and practicality. As we come to the close of our investigation into the Toyota Stout, we acknowledge its ongoing influence and enduring reputation as a sturdy and dependable traveling companion. The Stout's classic style and practicality have made a lasting impression on the car industry. Because of its versatility, it can be used by a variety of businesses as a delivery or pickup truck. The Stout now represents the endurance and efficiency that have come to characterize the Toyota brand, making it more than just a car. When we consider the history of the Toyota Stout, we're grateful for how it shaped the auto industry and gave drivers a reliable friend who would never go away. Thank you for watching this video. We genuinely hope you found it to be both insightful and practical. Please click the like button and tell your loved ones about it. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to make sure you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until then, bye.